So here we are in Ephesians chapter 2, and it's verse 2 today. Just a quick reminder of what verse 1 was, where Paul said to them that they, referring to the Christians that he's speaking to, that he's just told them a ton of fabulous things they have, but they previously, they were dead in their transgressions and sins, just like you and I, if we're followers of Jesus. Before that, previously, before we were saved, born again, we were dead. And Paul's going to share with them something amazing in a few verses, all about God's grace and how we're saved, rescued, and so on. But before he gets there, he has got to remind them of the bad news, of the desperate plight that you and I were all in. And so in verse 2 it goes on, and it says, in which you used to live when you followed the ways of this world, and the ruler of the kingdom of the air, the spirit who's now at work in those who are disobedient. And so what we have here is Paul's beginning to describe the unholy Trinity. He mentions the first two in verse 2. We'll see the third one in verse 3 tomorrow. But the first two of the unholy Trinity are the world and the devil. So no wonder we were dead spiritually when we were under their grasp and in their domain, in their hold. We followed the ways of the world. What are the ways of the world? Well, the ways of the world are anything that's everything that casts off God. The world is mentioned 186 times in the New Testament. Nearly every single time it has an evil connotation. It's something that sets itself up as opposed to God. It doesn't need God. It doesn't believe in God. It rejects God. And so, of course, it comes out with things that are utter madness, things that blind people spiritually, things that kill people spiritually. And, of course, the ultimate evil force behind all this is the devil, who we read of as well. And the devil is blinding people to the truth. And the devil is active. The devil is dominating all those who are spiritually dead. He's energizing all his forces to keep them from the truth, to keep their eyes blind, their hearts hard, their ears deaf to the truths. And we were in Satan's grasp. We were comfortable with the ways of the world that rejected God. So no wonder we were dead. No wonder we need God's help in saving.